Thanks for coming, everybody. Showing respect for my grandmother, Rosemary. We like to call her Vovo, and she was the mother of Yolanda, great-grandmother of Madison and Malachi, and Adrian and Anthony. I'd like to share some Bible verses that her and I are proud that at the end of her life, she didn't harden her heart when she had some debilitating things to her body, just getting old. But John 14:16, Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, I am the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto me, unto the Father, but by me. And that's Jesus speaking to Thomas, comforting him the night that he was taken up to be delivered up on the cross. My earliest memories of Vovo was up in Alaska, and we lived in Dillingham, Alaska. We lived near an airport, and at the time, she worked in a kind of like you see the bumblebee tuna, kind of like it was a Queen Fisheries. There was a cannery. She worked there for 18 years, and she had a boss. Bendixson was his name, and he hated kids. At least she said that, and so we were always scared of Bendixson. He was kind of like the boogeyman. But she did everything there. She worked there for 18 years. She worked in the mess hall. She worked in the cannery. Like Aaron said, she even had a little net underneath the dock there. And one time she caught about 5 or 6 king salmons, like 4 feet tall. And I'll never forget that. They were taller than I was. But she was a hard worker. She came from the old country. She came from Portugal. And I'd like to share another verse here. Her and I actually talked about this verse many times. It's James 14:4. Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, then vanisheth away. Like I said before, she came from Portugal on a ship in the early 40s. And she made her way to Alaska. Another memory I have is my mom going to Alaska Pacific University. And Rosemary, she worked at the mess hall there. She worked, and all the college kids loved her. Everyone loved her, and she loved to laugh and to joke. And what I'd like to do today is not only celebrate her life, but I'm the most proud to celebrate her eternal life through Jesus Christ. And here's another verse. It's John 6:3. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Like I said before, towards the end of her life, her body started to break down. She didn't have good balance and she couldn't walk very well. But she never hardened her heart. She was always a happy-go-lucky lady. And people were drawn to her because she liked to laugh and to joke. Here's another verse. It's the Apostle Paul writing to the Ephesians. Ephesians 2:8 and 9. For by grace are ye saved through faith, that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. And finally, I'd like to end with this. Here's another verse. Fear not them which can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and body in hell. Every one of us is a living soul that inhabits a body, and we have a spirit that can be born again. And this is what I'd like to end with here. Jesus speaking to his disciples the night that he was delivered up to be crucified on the cross. He was comforting them when he was being delivered up. John 14:1 through 14:3. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have not told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. Whether I go to heaven and meet Rosemary there, or she comes back, I'll see her again.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
My mom wants to